South by Southwest EDU kicked off today. Panels included the impact virtual learning has on teachers, using artificial intelligence to develop creative skills, and the importance of higher education in prisons. And joining me this afternoon is Lucretia Murphy with Jobs for the Future. Lucretia, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Jennifer.
Yeah, all the way from Florida. Okay, so you were part of that panel discussion today,
Yes.
really focused on from prison to potential, focused on the role of higher education in prison systems. I want to look into some data right now. For every dollar spent on one of these programs, $5 are saved in recidivism costs. So can we talk about what evidence you all have seen that shows that these programs have been effective in helping prisoners? And then we'll get to the broader impact.
Certainly. So, research really does show that having education while people are in prison just better equips them once they return from incarceration, right? They're better able to get a job, but also have more of a sense of direction for where they want to go. And, we've worked with programs across the country where they've really done a lot to both support people while they're in prison to be able to get their post-secondary credentials, but also to transition into society afterwards. And we just see that it has just such a big impact, not only on the individual, but also on the individual's family when they're coming home. It helps to give them more of a community when they get home and just more stability for kind of setting their new trajectory for life.
Okay, and you've touched on the individual's family and the small community they're in. What about the community as a whole? What's the impact and the effect that these type of programs have on larger communities?
And I think it kind of translates into the same benefits that happen when you educate the community, right? And so when people come home and they have a higher degree, a higher credential, then they are able to get a job where they can produce more for their families, but they're also doing all of the citizens right? They're paying their taxes, they're contributing to their community. We see people who start their own businesses, so then they're actually hiring people in their community. I think they also get a sense of what it is that they can change. So we also see a number of people starting organizations, whether they're community-based organizations or starting volunteer organizations. So they contribute kind of to the economic life, but also to the civic life of the community as well as to their families.
Okay, and we've seen some recent policy changes. Have those eased the barriers for programs like this, or are there still a lot of barriers facing prisoners who hope to attain higher education in prison?
I think it's a little yes and, Jennifer. So it really does help when there's the opportunity to offer the Pell Grants that will be restored in July, because it gives the individuals who are incarcerated some access to financial aid to be able to start their post-secondary work. It also does mean that there's a investment that the community colleges or a four-year college can build on as they're building their program. But there still are barriers. I think the cultures between a corrections agency and a community college or a four-year college are different. So there's a lot of communication that has to go on and make sure you're building a program that fits inside the corrections facility, but also is really equipping people. Also working out, making sure that you understand access so that there's clear access and broad access for people who are incarcerated to be able to get this kind of programs they want, understand what the programs offer them, and then also really understand how to use the financial aid. But I think what this does by restoring Pell for people who are incarcerated, it starts the conversation going to repurpose and revalue education for people, and then people can really come together towards a shared goal.
Okay, Lucretia Murphy, thank you again for your insight on this topic.
Thank you.